Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
That's all I need, because he had no business with no other woman in the first place, so, especially if he a married man, so I don't know what he thinking about, but it's gonna be on. Who is that? Who is that girl? I'm not playing.
Cheater.
That's right. Who is that girl? Yeah.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
Just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Oh.
I asked her about him, and she said nothing was going on. Do you want to confront him?
Oh, yeah. Pay me there.
Yeah, I got him. Hey, go. Go.
Get down here.
Whoa.
This is like not how this is supposed to work.
Just go. Go with him.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Hello, I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Cheaters. Meet LaTasha Jones, a wife afraid that her husband may exploit his position at a nightclub to meet other women. Uneasy about the state of her marriage, LaTasha comes to Cheaters for assistance in uncovering the truth.
LaTasha Jones, age 23. While LaTasha keeps their home warm, she fears that her husband may be heating up for another woman.
We got married in June, and ever since we got married, things been getting worse. Been arguing more than what we usually been doing. It's just the little things he do. Like, you know, on his cell phone, if it'll ring, he'll look at the caller ID. Sometimes he'll answer, sometimes he won't, and he won't let me touch it, so. And that makes me think it's some girl calling, because he won't let me, and I'm his wife, he won't let me answer the phone. He won't give it a code to his, I had it, and he found out I had it, and he changed it. I mean, I've heard other females have told me that they've been with him and they've been pregnant, but they end up having a miscarriage. And I mean, it's just a lot of people and coming to me, he's cheating, he's with this girl, he's with that girl. He always telling me I'm cheating. And that what makes me think that he's cheating, because he always accusing me of cheating. I don't accuse him, I ask him. Like last week, he been coming home late every day last week, like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. He's a bartender. They close their bar at 1:30. And I don't understand why he coming home at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm still in love with him. And sometimes I feel like he don't, because I ask him, do he still love me? Because he don't show it like he used to. And I feel like he just, really sometimes I feel like he's just there because he needs a place to stay. I just can't go by what everybody's telling me. And I haven't caught him yet, so I guess that's why I'm still with him.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Identity of suspect withheld, age 33. A bartender who is suspected of using his job as a tall wall to hide his infidelity. Investigation Day 3. After a few nights of frustrating work, Cheaters investigators suddenly uncover evidence of the suspect's possible malfeasance. As he creeps into the night during his uncompleted shift, the suspect is unaware that Cheaters sleuths have him in their sights. In the parking lot, the suspect consorts with an attractive female who is clearly not his wife. At first, the interaction seems merely friendly in nature, but as Cheaters' cameras roll on, it becomes clear that the relationship is hardly platonic. The suspect embraces the unknown female in a lustful manner, but it is still too early to make a snap judgment. Without guile, the suspect calmly returns to work. Investigation Day 6. On this night, the suspect waits until after hours to begin his ritual prowl in the club parking lot. While his wife waits patiently at home, the suspect finds more pressing his exchange with the first leading lady, who has now been identified by Cheaters detectives. The woman agrees to the disclosure of her first name, only Marielle. Oblivious to his wife's needs, the suspect selfishly indulges his whims, coming on freely to Marielle with an unknown third woman in tow before secretly slipping back into the now-closed nightclub. Meanwhile, LaTasha sits at home thinking about her earlier conversation with her not-so-forthright husband.
Whatever we need to do, we need to do it. If I'm tired, one day it's one, or it's okay, the next day it's not. I mean, I'm tired of it.
Because first of all, whoever you messing with, you probably got them in check. But you don't have me in check.
I don't need nobody.
Just because you don't respect them don't mean you don't have to respect me.
I don't know where, just like whoever you talking about, maybe I don't know who they are.
And you can't sit here and tell me you're not messing with nobody.
If I was, believe me, I wouldn't be coming home at all.
Predictably, the suspect does not come home until quite late on this night. Having acquired enough evidence to return to LaTasha, Cheater's detectives close the case. After the break, the confrontation.
With LaTasha's concerns about her husband's loyalty now confirmed, Cheaters reveals the disappointing situation. Responding to the revelation, LaTasha relies on her convictions to see her through.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
It's late, and you're probably thinking, what in the world? Why are we coming out this late?
Exactly.
But I thought it was important that we talk. I have some footage I want to show you that we're able to gather. Here he is, mid-shift. Here's a girl that we have followed him and caught him with on several occasions. This is the next day of investigation. Now this was at 3 a.m. in the morning. The club is closed. On this particular night, they went back in the club for about an hour or so and then left, went their separate ways.
That's all I need, because he had no business with no other woman in the first place, so, especially if he a married man, so I don't know what he thinking about, but it's gonna be on. It really is.
That's wrong, isn't it?
It's very wrong.
I'll tell you what, why don't we go over to the club and we're just gonna stage outside, okay?
Okay.
And we're gonna have a talk with him. Well, it's all coming down to this right now, and this is gonna be your chance. Tell him how you feel.
Not that he's gonna care. But I'll let him know, because if he cared, he wouldn't be doing this.
Okay, they have security all in their parking lot. She drives a BMW convertible.
Kill the lights in the van.
Turn your lights off.
Hey, stay alert, B-cam.
B-cam checking in. Everything looks good.
He walked out to the car, and now he's walking back in.
Suspects on the move. Suspects on the move.
Is that him?
Yeah.
We're moving in. Go, guys. Come on. Go, 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 go.
Come on, let's go.
Get up there.
Lights on, lights on.
Who is that girl? Why she drive off? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that girl? I'm not playing.
Cheater.
That's right. Who is that girl? Yeah, you done got bust. You think it's funny? You're gonna be living on the street. That's where you're gonna be living.
Hey, let's clear it up. Let's clear it up.
No.
Hey, no, who are you? Hey, let's clear it up. This is your wife. Get off my property. Who are you? Get out, man. Say, get off my property. Everybody off the property.
Yeah, you better rent a car, and I don't know where you're going, but do not come home. Little scary self.
Get off my property. You a trust man. Y'all get off my property.
Little scary punk. I'm not the one. He gonna be a player, learn how to play the game.
What you doing with all this on my property?
Ask. No, ask.
God, do that. Don't bring your home like
You know
that.
what? I'm not trying to
Don't bring your home like that.
But you talk to...
Totally disrespecting me. Don't you ever come on my property.
Whatever. And I'm not worried about you or your property. Worried about you or... Blow this... Be looking stupid.
You all right? I know.
Ain't nobody studying. Nobody. I don't care.
You know what? Them drunk and film, don't win and let these people film up.
Yeah. You got time for that stuff? That is wrong, and he know that's wrong. Ain't nobody studying. I don't care. He knew he was wrong. He was wrong for that.
Yeah, he did.
And she drove off. See, she had to know about me. She had to know. What she drive off for? I mean, he could just sat there and told me right then and there what he was doing instead of driving off. I don't understand it. Probably ran down to the gas station knowing him.
Coming up, the conclusion.
Do you want to see the tape or not? Okay. All right, bye.
He doesn't want to.
No one trying to be mean.
No, you're okay. Danny? Danny. Yeah. Yeah, you have to.
Someone don't come to his club. Don't be kicking it. Don't be bumping no way. Sorry, I just go 'cause was up there.
Okay. The girl's right over here at the Conoco station.
What
Would you
girl?
like to talk to her?
Yes. How you doing?
How are you?
Why you drive off so fast?
I don't know what's going on.
No, I'm wife, and I'm trying to find out what was going on with y'all. Cause we got y'all on tape kissing and hugging and.
His wife?
Yeah, we're married.
Did you know he was married?
We've been married June 5th for this year. We've been together for 2 years.
I have no idea. I just met him last week. We went out a couple times. That's all I know.
What
He
was
didn't tell
he?
me he was married.
Did
Sorry.
he tell you that?
What was he telling you?
Different.
Yeah. He didn't say anything about he was in a relationship?
No, I can't believe this is happening to me. This is a joke, right?
No, it's no joke.
Yeah.
Is your husband's name?
Yeah. I'm missing
Well, he gave me his cell phone number.
817-8. Yeah, well. And he would give you his home number. He didn't tell you he stayed with anybody?
No, I asked him if he had a girlfriend.
So
And he said no.
So I didn't know.
No, he don't have a girlfriend. He got a wife.
Yeah, but I didn't know that they were even married.
Yeah.
How was I supposed to?
No, we understand.
Don't
We
he have his
understand
wedding? He's
you.
supposed to have his wedding ring on.
She has two
But
kids
because
at home.
he leaves with it and he comes back home, it be on. So I figured he comes to the club and he takes it off. That's how I figure. So, does he wear it? I mean, nah, no, you can have him. No, I don't want him anymore.
You'll tell me that
Where you at?
you've been out with him several times.
I'm up here talking to your little girlfriend.
Yeah, but I had no idea he was married.
No, I understand that.
She said you told her that you didn't have no girlfriend.
I'm just trying
you don't
to.
have your wedding ring on.
I was just trying to establish that he did tell you that.
I'm not trying to study him right now.
She don't want to do with you right now.
Period.
He said you ain't never had nothing to do with him. She said she just met you last week and y'all been going out. That's what. Okay, why are you taking off your wedding ring when you go to work? Why you not letting?
You're a trooper.
Okay.
We appreciate it.
Talk to him, because I don't want to hear all that yelling. He's a liar.
I'll talk
He
to him.
said he want to talk. Why you ain't go? He want to talk to him.
Oh,
Yeah, everybody in the club know me, and they don't care because I do the same thing, so it don't matter. But thank you. I'm just trying to find out what's going on.
sorry, I didn't know.
Hey, listen, I appreciate you spending a few minutes talking to us. We're going to let you go, okay? Thank you very much. Thanks. Come on. Let's go around this side of the car.
Oh, that's one.
Let's pack them up and go, fellas.
I know him.
Let's pack them up and go.
I don't have to worry about that anymore. I mean, all he gonna do is go and do it to another one. So he's not gonna ever change and be right. But I thank y'all for everything. Now I know. Need to
I'm
move
sorry
on.
that it turned out that way. I think you knew, though.
Yeah. I don't. It just hurt me to see it. That's the only thing that hurt me. Sometimes I wish I didn't know.
With the confrontation behind her, LaTasha takes time to regain her composure before deciding on her future. At the conclusion of this episode, Cheaters discloses if LaTasha allows her husband a second chance. But next, Cheaters presents Shaun Parks. Shaun comes to Cheaters to share his philosophy on loyalty.
Shaun Parks, age 26. Shaun informs Cheaters of his attitude toward women and family.
You know, I had no idea what was going on until I saw Crash's face, and then I knew what the situation had to deal with, that he, was coming up to, he wanted to square it out, and he wanted to fight, and I was ready to throw down, and we did.
Have you done this before in the past?
Done this before as far as on him or what? What do you mean? Yeah, I've had sex with girls before in the past, if that's what you mean.
Your brother's girls?
Just my wife, that's so cool. Just your wife. She was a special girl.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Dog?
And that's all you have to say to him? Is that it?
That's it, bro.
You should be ashamed of yourself, man.
He doesn't even have the balls to stand up to me. He has to go call you guys, and have me followed by some weak PI and tape me and all this. It's ridiculous, Come up to me in my face and confront me. Don't have some sissy come up with a microphone and ask me all these questions and security guards, cameras. It's ridiculous.
I had to show him you and his brother going into a motel. He doesn't know what to do. You have a child in.
What?
Oh, I definitely think my privacy was invaded. Although the general public may think that there was wrongdoing involved, this, that, and the other, I feel what a person does in his own time is his own business. Not the business of people clear across the country who don't know me, who don't know anything what's going on. Although at the same time, their opinions mean nothing to me.
That's cool, they're back together. It's fine. She's just a broad. I nailed her. It's all good.
No remorse in that at all. He loves you.
I love him too.
But it's all good.
It's all good.
If my brother and I switched situations, I would not have called you guys. I would not have called a PI. I'd have come up to me and just said, hey, what the hell's going on? What are you doing? Are you running around with my wife? If the answer is yes, I'd beat my, if you can put it that way.
You want to go talk?
Okay. How are you doing, my brother? Y'all want to get out of here?
Yeah.
She gonna come with you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead. Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever settle down. I was born with a rebellious gene, and that's just part of me. That's part of who I am. I live by the seat of my pants, fly by the seat of my pants, and I just do what I like. I live for the day.
LaTasha Jones and her husband have spoken little about the confrontation since the day it happened. Although LaTasha is very upset with the suspect, she intends to try to make their relationship work and has therefore agreed to no longer discuss the matter, which is a rather sore subject for her husband. The suspect is quite upset with LaTasha and has stated that if she solicits any further involvement from Cheaters, he will consider initiating divorce proceedings. Beyond that, the suspect declines to be interviewed at this time. When asked about her husband's involvement with Muriel, LaTasha reported that the suspect was evasive on the issue. At this time, it is unclear what the nature of their continuing involvement, if any, is. However, when Cheaters contacted Muriel, she was open-minded about giving an interview in the near future.
snake.